Screw it. Screw it. I gotta get back to this. Can't just leave off like that. I wanted to get to Karlak by tonight, and god damn it, I'm gonna. Okay.
What's in here?
Ooh, that's some good stuff. So ridiculous. Ooh.
I feel like we're being watched.
Do I? No, I am not proficient with shields.
One day I'll catch a break.
One strike is after another.
I remember my last playthrough, I thought I was so clever for wanting to use a scroll of revival on this guy, but nah.
Get off cannon! He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
Jeez, Liza. Could have laid it on, you know, a little gentler, perhaps. I'm sorry. It happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
More goblins. What's next? The bloody goblin.
Arka, no.
I have something to ask.
Cannon didn't deserve this.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
One fight just ended and now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised.
I wish you
Foul
died.
bloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
You know what? He's a human. Malice comes as naturally as breathing. Just show him you're the better man.
Forgive me, brother. I forgot myself. We have people to protect. Let us work towards that.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
Oh, Gale approves.
At least
from
we agree on that.
the camp.
Goblins will be on their way.
Said it from the start! Shouldn't have trusted those people!
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Zente.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
These goblins. Have there been many attacks like that?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Ritual. Is there a way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt.
Oh, you.
If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
About your precious Baldur's Gate!
I care about our lives.
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well... may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun with monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Oh, here we go. Oh, right. No money.
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
You all should stay. A single blade could make... Oh wait, no. This would be easy. Have you forgotten Neltril? We should stand by our people. No one else will. Nah, that's too depressing. Other people will, just not a lot. I did look up the lore behind that, so I could know what
Thank
the
you.
heck
It's the
Neltril
right thing to do,
was.
and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
We should have left by now. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
So eager to go to Baldur's Gate. Do they even welcome tieflings?
More than most. A few strangers may stare, but they'll keep their daggers sheathed. I'll be warmly received. Besides, you are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest
Oh, I should've
wizard
brought
in
Gale
Baldur's
this.
Gate.
You sound excited.
I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Oh, this fun.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary.
Time. Get a feel for it. Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Swoon. It's good advice, child. You'd do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee? Thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Hunting in the hells. Dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship.
but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to my camp and wait.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
And again. Swing.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6 and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
Okay, girl,
More to
chill.
the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is...
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Then we'll keep a lookout.
This is no fortress, no warriors.
Wrong.
Again.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight?
It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits.
I'll lift their spirits by wiping out that whole camp of goblins by myself.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
No wonder, is she? Oh, don't even know what kind of tiefling.
The waiting's getting to me.
I've never seen another method.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Asmodeus.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Swing, parry, and again. Swing and swing and...
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Show some sympathy, Lysel. He's terrified.
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
Enough. Stand down. I won't tell you again.
Chucky. Fine.
Shadowheart approves. You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyank?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
I love how I was able to cast that look to her. Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion.
No hard feelings.
Lysel, what the fuck?
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
See, the happy thing about subordinates is I am not one. We're partners, and you'll treat me with respect.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The teeth-sling was clear.
Teeth-sling?
If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
We are tieflings with an F.
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. See? I'm already doing it. So what do you mean, purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. Guess we'll see it when we get there.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. Shoes. Where are my boots?
No helping it. We're exposed now.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Uh-oh, bucket.
Why, hello there, sweetness.
Oh, here we go.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I'm just here to trade.
Hey, bother.
Oh? Nothing of interest, I guess. Okay.
Take care now. Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or
I've been
potions?
infected with a mind flayer parasite.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor bet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but...
There is something strange about you.
Oh? Whatever do you mean, Petal?
I have magic, but it feels unusual. Are you a sorcerer too?
Not at all. Wouldn't have the patience for all that magical drama. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as... But enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something...
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Charming. I can see why the locals like you so much.
Them devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter.
Devils? Seriously? They're tieflings, same as me.
What? You lot come from devils, don't you?
Yes, it's where I got my good looks. Did you come from a gelatinous ooze?
Oh, feck off.
I love saying that.
Ah, the fighting foul blood. Glad to know one of you has a spine.
Was that a thank you?
As close as you're gonna get from me today, friend. Damn sight better than what Zevlor's got coming, after leaving us to die like that.
You are to blame. You put his people in danger.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a god's damn goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better.
I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small
Here
mercies.
goes nothing.
Alright, into the grove. Oh. This ain't the right place. Oh well, gotta swap some fools out anyway.
I'll see what I can learn.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
We have a word for you in common, too. Asshole. Wait for me in camp.
You believe you can survive without me?
I have full confidence.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
I want to have a word.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Let's move on.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
Tell me, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be... And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved. The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
Is your eye a sending stone?
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
All right, then. Let's change the subject.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss?
I do owe you for the rescue earlier and teaching those children. I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
I'd like you to join.
That's the spirit.
Defender of the people.
Okay. Thank goodness it didn't crash. We know we want Hex. Agonizing Blast. And Repelling Blast. Yeah, they're good. Ooh. Man does look good in blue. Is he proficient in? Yes. There we go.
Easy enough. Best foot forward.
Alright.
Let's chew the fat.
Ah, I've already spoken to your traveling companion. Well met. Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon...
You're the one who helped at the gate.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in. Here we go.
This is a nightmare.
I'll talk to the guards. Engage.
Where is it again? Not this way.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Oh, I think it's this way. Yep, it's...
No time to rest. Let's move.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment.
Wow.
Now get back! Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Agreed. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Very well.
Do all the damn rituals you want! Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Your kin will be held accountable for your action, tieflings. Respect our grove or face our claws.
You know, druids aren't supposed to be racist. It's supposed to be one with nature and all that. What happened?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Didn't you see that? You know what? I'll go with this. Didn't you see that tentacled ship? It was an illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Neither. What, dragons? Really? How gosh.
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon.
He looks so grumpy.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Dramatic. How has Maglubiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again. Would that we could speak freely.
This way.
A hero at heart, ever onward.
Yes, quite aware.
Moon, sun, will remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first. What's that song?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Yep, agony and ecstasy. Mostly agony. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she was hearing?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright. That's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Oh, did I miss the... Yup, I did. Okay, hold on. I gotta get Will that musical instrument proficiency.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pay. More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, at the hands of this bloody song. It can't hurt. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Alright. Okay, just barely enough.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry.
Don't worry. Cry as much as you need.
She'd have said the same thing.
I'm trying to do a good Will impression.
That's the first time I've played
I
since
can't get
Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the lute. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Nice. Thank you.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine. It's still rough.
Let's get going.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you pull the last light down. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Remind me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
time for some Karlach hunting.
Another step forward.
Reading this about Baldur's Gate. The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we... These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Just interrupted the conversation, okay. Oh, there's the owlbear cave. Don't quite read there. Not till I get my feet.
When they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
They're goblins. They're travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Open up.
Might not have been.
What's inside? Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Moonhaven.
Breathe deep.
Well,
and move.
Seems to be a haven no more, unfortunately.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
With haste.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of livid slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I'm not giving you Oh.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadow.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
It's okay. It's okay.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Come on, follow me.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
He needs some time.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you. The dog remains at the dead man.
Well. Guess I'll be delivering these at some point. I would like to try a trick.
So, Blade, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Oh, I'll give it a shot. I need a quick word.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. In Tia's name.
Well met.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry? Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Totally true.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
It isn't like a devil to use their bronze instead of their brains.
Indeed. She's a uniquely vicious case. All the more reason she must be stopped.
I've been called a devil before. Are you sure this tiefling is what you said?
The Fiend may have been a tiefling once,
but she belongs to Avernus now. I wish it were not so. And I bear no grudge against your people.
Where is this?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well. I'll bring you her head.
May the just God guide you.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, severed leg. I thought it said some kind of key.
Softer than a whisper. I'm just waiting. The element of surprise.
Oh, I thought I separated everyone.
On tippy toes.
Alright. Alright. Anyone ever try to outwit a devil?
Ready or not.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
My faith protects me. Quiet as a mouse. Off I go. Time to meet your maker.
The pride of the gate. Toning things down. Careful. I found my mark.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Can't risk being in open view.
Shall we dance?
Don't worry, y'all, I'm not actually gonna... Well, I am gonna kill her. She's not gonna stay here.
Let's go. Let's have a little fun.
You said I should keep streaming.
I said you should make sure you get at least 2 hours.
Well, I did.
No, you definitely had them now.
Yep. Still the same amount of viewers.
It's your first time streaming.
It gets you into the system.
You do realize it takes years to actually get popular, right?
Nothing will stand in my way.
No holding back.
This is not a one and done deal.
I know.
2 hours a day.
Doing it every day.
You want to do it 5 days.
Yes. We'll do it my way.
Sharp as ever.
A faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of... The head comes free with a sickening crunch.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Your minds are as one. Will sees you attack his infernal target in his mind's eye.
Karlach is full. Hells. I should be so. Why am I frozen in doubt? Tell me it was right to strike her down.
I've had my own doubts. She didn't look like a devil. She looked like a thief.
Not exactly the words of solace I'd hoped for. Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks. No, Karlach blazed with the fire of Avernus. You saw it. You smelled it. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerun. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought. Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade.
Yes. Hail the blade.
Hail again. And may our strikes always find their marks.
Can I say slurs?
Please don't.
On my way.
I'm recording this and, I don't know, someone might watch it maybe. It's not even a slur.
Any sign of the tiefling fiend?
Here's her head, just like you asked.
Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
Dang. What do you mean can't be resurrected? Okay. Guess I can't just cheat the devil.
Never a dull moment, swift as my feet can carry me. I should speak up.
One horn. The stink of Avernus.
Why is that?
Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
There we go. Oh, the devil I'm hunting. Carla, right? Wait, hold on. Hey, could you turn that lamp back on, please? Why? Because my VTuber model, it goes off facial tracking. Thank you. Dang it. Seriously? Hold on. Now, there. Any better? There we go. Compromise.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by...
Her heat, fiery as the hells, then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you!
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying! You're asking me to trust a devil!
You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Zeptic.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone sent you on Karlach's tale. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
And on that cliffhanger, for those who haven't seen what happens next, I will move on.